A long time ago, in the grassy fields of England, children living in rural villages used to play simple stick and ball games just to pass the time. They had no bats, no rules, and no teams, only joy and excitement when someone hit the ball far into the meadows. Over the years, adults began to join in, and what started as a playful pastime slowly began to look like something more organized and structured. People from nearby towns would gather during festivals or holidays to compete in these informal matches, turning it into a social activity that brought communities together. It is believed that cricket was first played during the 16th century in the southeastern counties of England, where shepherds and farmers had wide open spaces to run and hit. They used crooked sticks to hit balls made of wool or other soft materials, and the game had no boundaries or formal scoring. As the years passed, the growing popularity of the game led to the creation of the first unofficial rules by the late 1600s. The word cricket was likely derived from the Old English word krijs, meaning stick, or the Middle Dutch word krik, which means club or stick. Wealthy nobles and landowners in England began to take interest in the game, and they started sponsoring matches for entertainment and betting. By the early 1700s, cricket matches were being played between counties, and teams began to form with local pride on the line. In 1744, the first known official rules of cricket were written down in London, which included details about the pitch length, bat shape, and number of players. These early rules marked the beginning of the transformation of cricket into a recognized and respected sport. Back then, the bat looked more like a hockey stick, and the ball was rolled along the ground rather than bounced or thrown in the air. Bowlers were called underarm bowlers because they would roll the ball underhanded toward the batsman, and there were no protective gears. As the game evolved, so did the techniques, rules, and equipment, slowly shaping the sport we now call cricket. By the late 18th century, cricket became England's national sport, and it was played not only in the villages, but also in the royal grounds and city parks. The Marylebone Cricket Club, MCC, was founded in 1787 at Lord's Cricket Ground in London, and it became the guardian of the rules and traditions of cricket. MCC published a code known as the Laws of Cricket, which would go on to govern the sport internationally for centuries. These laws brought clarity to many things, like how long an innings should be, what counts as a fair delivery, and how a player can be out. The shape of the bat became flat, and the size of the stumps and bails was standardized to keep things fair. Around this time, England began expanding its empire to different parts of the world, and they took cricket with them wherever they went. British soldiers, traders, and settlers introduced the game to colonies in India, Australia, South Africa, and the Caribbean. At first, the game was played mostly by British officials, but gradually, the local populations began to learn and fall in love with cricket. In India, native players started forming their own teams, and matches were played between communities like Parsis, Hindus, and Muslims. In Australia, cricket became a national passion, and the first international cricket match took place in 1877 between England and Australia. This match is now known as the birth of Test cricket, the longest and most traditional form of the game. Cricket had now transformed from a village sport to an international competition, admired and respected across continents. As more countries joined the cricketing world, governing bodies like the Imperial Cricket Conference, now ICC, were formed to manage tournaments. The 20th century saw even more innovation, including the introduction of one day internationals ODIs in the 1970s. These matches were shorter, faster, and more exciting, attracting younger fans and television audiences. In 1975, the first Cricket World Cup was held in England, and it was a huge success, making cricket a global spectacle. Then came the newest format, 2020 T20, which made matches even shorter and more thrilling for modern audiences. T20 cricket exploded in popularity with leagues like the Indian Premier League, IPL, where players became superstars and matches became grand shows. Today, cricket is not just a sport, it's a celebration, a culture, and a career for millions of passionate people around the world. Fans paint their faces, wear team jerseys, and chant loudly in stadiums to support their favorite teams and heroes. Cricket boards, coaches, and players work year round to strategize, train, and perform at the highest levels of the game. From the dusty fields of England to the roaring stadiums of India and Australia, cricket has come a very long way. Countries like Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan have also emerged as strong cricketing nations. Legendary players like Sachin Tendulkar, Sir Don Bradman, Brian Lara, and Mutia Muralitharan have become icons of inspiration. Each country brings its own style, flair, and emotion to the game, making international matches beautifully diverse. Cricket is now played in over 100 countries, with more nations joining ICC tournaments each year. Women's cricket is also growing rapidly, with record breaking performances and fan followings. Girls and boys across cities and villages dream of becoming professional cricketers and playing for their national teams. With modern technology, cricket now has ultra slow replays, ball tracking, and even AI powered umpiring decisions. Stadiums are equipped with giant screens, LED lights, music, and entertainment, turning matches into unforgettable experiences. Social media has allowed fans to connect with players and celebrate moments instantly across the globe. Despite all these changes, the heart of cricket remains the same. It is still about skill, strategy, teamwork, and sportsmanship. The sound of the ball hitting the bat, the cheer of the crowd, and the joy of a hard fought victory still touch every fan's heart. Cricket has become more than a game, it's a global family that unites people regardless of age, language, or country. It teaches patience during test matches, boldness in ODIs, and creativity in T20 games. Whether you're a bowler planning your next delivery or a batsman watching the field, the game always keeps you thinking. Even umpires, commentators, and ground staff play a crucial role in delivering the full experience of a cricket match. Generations of families watch matches together, celebrate victories, and pass down their love for cricket to their children. The spirit of cricket is about respecting opponents, playing fair, and competing with dignity and pride. Even when rivalries are intense, handshakes and applause are exchanged after the final ball is bowled. Cricket teaches young people how to win with humility and lose with grace, values that matter beyond the game. Over centuries, the rules have changed, the uniforms have evolved, and new champions have emerged. But the game's soul, the connection it creates between players, fans, and nations, has stayed strong and pure. In a world full of change, cricket remains a timeless thread that ties history, culture, and passion together. That is how cricket was born, not in a moment, but in a journey that began with a stick and a ball and grew into a worldwide phenomenon. Thank you for watching